Hey guys, welcome back to the Chris and Ralph channel. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
And right now we're going to be talking about some breaking news that dropped about like 40 minutes ago out of DC. Ralphie, do you want to tell them what the news is?
Henry Cavill is no longer Superman.
Yeah, so it was confirmed online by James Gunn and Henry Cavill himself that Henry Cavill will no longer be returning as Superman. And also, this is the news that I had read first right here that James Gunn is going to be writing Superman. So when I saw that James Gunn is going to be writing Superman, I got super giddy because I
Yeah.
love his writing.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about the Henry Cavill situation.
So yeah.
Well, it's no longer a situation. He's gone.
Yeah.
So, what are your initial thoughts, real quick?
For me though, like for me though, I was kind of looking forward for Henry Cavill as a different Superman. To tone on a light tone on Superman.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. What else?
And yeah, that's it. To see a rebrand version of Henry Cavill Superman.
Yeah, so whenever that post credit scene from Black Adam, which was showing Henry Cavill back as Superman, I got excited because one, we finally have Superman back, and two, that it was a vibrant Superman. So with the last few weeks, or the last actually few months, this was back in October. It's already mid December. That is he officially back? What are they gonna do? And then the greatest news ever to me in terms of DC was James Gunn and Peter Safran became the new heads of DC Studios. And ever since that was announced back at the end of October, I've been trying to figure out like what exactly are they going to do with DC, obviously, and with Superman, who is Batman's my favorite character of all time, but I acknowledge that Superman should be the center and focal point of the DC. He's the golden boy. He is Superman is the superhero of superheroes. That's how I see it. So one about this Henry Cavill news, did it bum me out at first? Yeah, because I was excited to see Henry Cavill back as Superman. I am not a fan of how he's been portrayed in the Snyder movies. I'm just not personally. That's my personal preference. But what excites me most is that Peter. I was going to call him Peter Gunn. Peter Safran is James Gunn. Might as well be Peter Gunn because they're a duo. That they're making big boy moves,
Yeah.
And I think they're going to do what's best for the DCU. Do you think? Okay, so James Gunn, what did he say about Superman that they're gonna go for
Oh.
like a younger Superman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he tweeted out. Let me pull up the tweets right now. So it was announced, like I said, less than an hour ago. And let me find this right here. All right. So give me some more thoughts about this, Rafi. Like, what else do you think about it?
About Superman or DC EU.
DC, yeah, go ahead.
So for me though, when I first saw that they're doing a DCU reboot, though for me though, I kind of got some mix about it. Considering a franchise that I actually liked, which is Shazam, The Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker.
There's been some more breaking news out of Superman. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know how true this is. I need to look into it. That J.J. Abrams is developing a Black Superman film. Hmm. Okay, let's see. If that's true, that's super exciting.
Yep.
Be cool to see a different iteration of Superman. But I don't know if that's true or not. I only see one person, and it's a page that I follow. It's a verified page. It's not just some schmuck on Twitter. Hmm. Okay, I don't know.
Let's take this as a rumor.
As a rumor. Yeah, so that J.J. Abrams stuff, I don't know. We'll get more into that later. If it ends up becoming, it further develops. But this is what James Gunn had to say. Let me pull it up. I'm still trying to pull it up. My phone is acting slow. I'm so sorry, people. Red. Okay, this is what James Gunn had to say on Twitter. He said, Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year, which is less than 2 weeks from now. About over 2 weeks from now, 2.5 weeks from now. And then this is the breaking news right here that broke an hour ago. Among those on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. And there's more things, but there's another part of this report that I'll get into a little bit. So Henry Cavill's out. It's going to be, I'm assuming a reboot, obviously, right? Because they're going to focus on a younger Superman.
Yeah.
He's going to be early at Metropolis. He's going to be. Man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am excited. It sucks that Henry's gone, but DCU needs
To be
changes.
Yeah.
They need to be fixed.
Yeah.
There has been issues since day one in terms of me personally, quality of the stories. I'm not the biggest fan of Man of Steel. I don't like BVS. I like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but at the end of the day, I want a more bright and vibrant DCU. Exciting to me personally. Not to say that the Snyder Cut didn't have any. Obviously, there was amazing battle sequences and fights and things like that.
Yeah.
Like at the Mascara, and then against Steppenwolf a couple of times throughout the movie. But I just the tone and the way it was shot is not necessarily shot, but just the way that it looks, it's not for me. And my favorite DCU projects, or DCEU, I guess before it was changed to DCU, is Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad, which just so happen to be both of James Gunn's projects. So James Gunn, like I've mentioned in past videos multiple times, I've even mentioned it before he became, the head of DC Studios, him and Peter Safran. James Gunn's my favorite writer and director in the game right now. His stories move me. I love how he shoots his movies. I love the vibrantness. Is there comedy? I love the comedy, but he knows when to be serious. That moment in Guardians when he's reading the note from his mother was tear jerking. It was sad.
Yeah.
The moment in Guardians 2, whenever him and Yondu, like when he finally it hits him that Yondu was raised him as his dad, heartbreaking. It's sad. The Suicide Squad, what was the sad part? Ratcatcher was pretty sad. Whenever she's thinking about her dad, that movie was fun all the way around for me. And then in Peacemaker, God, Ralphie, remember when we watched that episode with his brother?
Yeah.
When we found out what happened to his brother?
Yeah.
I was crying. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, I was crying. Because I love the way James Gunn writes his movies. And now that James Gunn is going to be writing Superman, I am ultra excited. So, with all that being said, Ralphie, what else do you have to say about it? Like, there's nothing else or what?
Yeah. For me though, I do think it sounds good though.
Okay.
Yeah. And and there's one thing that got me wondering with the reboot
What?
about about like two projects got me big concern,
What?
which is the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
I don't. Even though they're going for a reboot,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do in terms of that. I want Peacemaker and I want Suicide Squad to return, Shazam, Aquaman, and all that good stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just wait and see until any updates.
Yeah. Okay, now there was a second part of the news that James Gunn tweeted out. So first of all, someone asked him, "Are you writing/directing?" And then this is James Gunn. I am writing and have been for a while. We don't know who is directing yet. Okay, and then someone tweeted at him, "Could Ben Affleck direct?" Let's see what he says. This is James Gunn. Met with Ben yesterday precisely because he wants to direct, and we want him to direct. We just have to find the right project. So there were some photos circulating around, like yesterday or the day. He said yesterday, um, of Ben leaving the Warner Brothers lot. There was pictures of him leaving the lot. So I think obviously he was meeting with James Gunn. Obviously. So about the Ben Affleck directing. I know back a few years ago it was rumored and a lot of people were pushing for him to direct and star in Batman. I think Ben Affleck, the movies that I've seen that he's directed, like Argo, I think was amazing. I absolutely love that movie. I've only seen it a couple times and it's been years, but I need to go back and watch it. But I love the way that he directs his movies. Um, and this doesn't confirm that he's back as Batman, right?
No.
It's just James Gunn saying that we want him to direct, and we just have to find the right project. So I'm gonna read into this. This is not reported. James Gunn, if you're watching this, I love you so much, bro. You're the best. I don't think Ben Affleck's coming back as Batman. From this tweet, it says we have to find the right project. That could mean anything. That could mean that he's coming back as Batman,
Yeah.
and he's gonna direct it. I don't know. We will see. But that's exciting because I know people who really do root for the Snyderverse, even though their Superman is gone, Henry Cavill. It's still exciting to see that Ben Affleck is going to be involved. We still have to wait to see if it's going to be Batman. Me personally, I don't think he'll be Batman, but maybe he will be. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll be on camera wrong. And yeah, that's two major news that's broke. And thoughts on the Batman on Ben Affleck, Robin?
If we know, oh, like whatever which Ben Affleck said to be directing, I think this might be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever he's directing will be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else?
It's
That's it. I'm sorry, Rafi. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything
yeah.
talked about right here. I'm sorry if I keep just asking you the same question. But I just want to make sure I get everything knocked out right here before we wrap up. But I guess that's pretty much everything. The J.J. Abrams report of him directing a Black Superman movie. I was shocked at first because I just seen that right now. I was like, what? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want to see that one-page report on it. Report they just tweeted it out. So I don't know if it's true or not, but we'll see. If that's the case, that'd be pretty dope. I think J.J. Abrams, he has a good eye. I like the way he tells the stories. I love Super 8. Oh, he did Super 8, right? He did Super 8, right? Yeah, he did Super 8. Yeah, he did Super 8. But we will see about that. Like I said, we'll see if that's more news or not. But overall, I'm excited for the DCU more than ever. I can't wait to see what James does. Now, he said around the new year. Now Christmas is in a couple of weeks. I'm more excited. No, I'm just kidding. I'm excited for Christmas. But I'm stumbling around because this is breaking major news. And I'm just trying to make sure I get everything covered. And I'm excited. You, Rafi, are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited too. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's everything. Comment below your thoughts on this. Everything that's been going on at DCU. As always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
Peace.